Yep. He's some pig, alright. Some pig. Fine, swine, blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's get into the deck list here. Oinkologne EX. Just really fun, really awesome with this. I love the idea of just being able to hit for the 1 energy. It can backfire because of that attack, but you get the second attack, which can help when you have the double turbo and everything. But basically 1 energy, and there's a lot of heal from this. You got the 260 HP, then you got the minus from the V-Guard, you get the minus from the full force helmet thingy. And then, of course, you have Cheren's Care, which, you bounce all that stuff back. They can't one-hit KO it. Then you go on to the next, you retest that all to the next pig, and attack thereof. So it's kind of neat, it's kind of fun, and while searching for some lists, trying to get into what the feel of the deck, like, you get the idea of the deck, but I'm kind of like, what's something else you can work in there? And I saw a couple of lists where they utilized some kind of bench sniping stuff there with some lost box aspect of it. And Weavile. This Weavile is pretty cool in this deck list. So it's actually a pretty good card. There's a lot of people sleeping on that Weavile, so it's kind of interesting. So I do have a mix of that, and it's a very nice deck. It's a fun deck. He's definitely some pig. Oinkologne EX. Better not be Oinkologne, though, because we don't want that. But it's a fun deck when this came out, and still wanted to show it off and have some fun, and let's do that, shall we? Let's search for a match. Alright, Skimbeeble. We're good against Skimbeeble, everybody. How's everyone doing, by the way? How's everyone enjoying the summer? Summer! And all the fun bugs that still need to be fixed on PTCGL. So I'm glad these were uploaded, were filmed, and now we're uploading them a little late. But still want to get into the swing of things and try out some of the new stuff, but I'm still afraid of some of those new cards. I don't want to just sit there and freeze up or lose or whatever. But alright. Look at that start. Hey, start, dash. Alright, so we're going against another Giratina deck, which my first time playing this deck, I went against a Giratina deck, and a Giratina Lost Box, so Oinkologne does more damage for the more they have on the bench, so my opponent basically just had the Giratina and I think a Comfy, or maybe it was just the Greninja for drawing, so I didn't really get much recorded for that, but I did take a little screenshot of the victory, we'll see at the end, to tell the full story of they tried to do a strategy, but then it doesn't work for that type of deck, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to see that this one does the same thing, but they're not, because this one isn't just pure Lost Box where they need to do all that stuff, it looks like. Because they have Seviper, Giratina, and these Sevipers. And the first time I said Seviper, I meant Superior. So this is an interesting mishmash of a deck. But let's see if we can beat this Giratina too. Spoilers, for the end, we did beat that. On our first try and attempt with this deck, I'm going against the deck that was like, oh no. It's like, come on, fill up your bench, I want to do damage. And they're like, no, I ain't doing that. Which was their demise. Because they weren't able to do anything. Well, I guess I'm spoiling it, but they weren't able to do anything. Which I thought was like, yeah, it's smart that you didn't put many stuff on it for me to do a lot of damage. But then I'll just end up doing the 200 damage attack. I'm able to do that. So, and then by doing that, they weren't doing a lot of stuff. They had, like, nothing in the Lost Box. By the end of the game, I think they were only able to get a Colress off, and that was it. So I'm like, boy, you guys aren't going to have anything to do to get the energy onto him? They had to manually do it. And by the time they manually did it, I knocked it out. So it was kind of like, I get it. You still could have benched a little more than just, because when that was down, they only had whatever was on the bench, and by then their hand was, that was it. That was the only Pokemon they had left, and that was the game. But this one, just shame about that double turbo, because that would have been nice to just knock that thing out. So I guess they're going to heal. But like right now, I don't know. They just must have a bad hand, a peak helping with that or whatnot. But off to a good start on this. because they're not getting anywhere. So they must have like just some bad luck drawing, which is understandable. We've all been there. Even the great ones have been there. Yeah, I figured, yeah. What a shame. Don't be mad you lost. Be happy that I won. Exactly. That's all that matters. They had that too? Is that even in the... What? I didn't even see that in play. Oh. Who did it best? Let's see. Copy me, huh? Why, I oughta... No, we're both gonna do well here, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully it'll be a nice, fun match and something different. But that dog guy, was that even in the deck? To even be... I thought they had to at least have it in play or something. Maybe they discarded it or something, I don't know. Pretty sure it was a Viper, right? Alright. Full force guard. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Waiting for them to finish up. Waiting for them to finish setting up, oh boy. Still waiting. Decisions, huh? Alright, did we get anything good out of it? Still a barrel. I guess let's get the pig out, right? Kind of what we need to do. Yeah, we'll do that. You can see if the path sticks. Usually it doesn't when you do it first like that, but just in case, we'll do that already, and hopefully we don't get him knocked out. We can get into a barrel. I'm just trying to remember what she did. Oh, well. Weavile is gonna not work for this match, or is he? Ah, well. There goes Weavile. Okay, it's our turn. Good. Alright. Does nothing. Hey. So yeah, was that about having a... Yeah. In case you still can't do nothing, I can retreat into it. I can always clarify those 2 cards back when they get knocked out. Yeah, we know what's happening here. Yay, there we go. Yep, knocked out like I thought. Our only chance is the pig. And, yeah. At least we got Chorus. We got something. Alright, just what I was hoping for. Look out and get the pig going. Might as well take some less damage. But the good thing is, they're not going to be doing a lot of damage to me either. I'm doing more to them, I would think, because... Well, not really, but... In terms of me, I'm happy with their full bench. And I'm not going to have a full bench, so... Meh. Speed things up here a little bit with Arvine. Trekking shoes. I got those trekking shoes. Okay, I was like, there, get rid of that. I'm like, what? I'm like, why do you want to cross-switch out the Cramorant? You want to knock out the pig? Oh, wow. So this is one of those things where I'm 150 down. Yeah. Yeah, just do that. Get those both back. Like I said. We're not going to do that now because I think hitting that head's a lot with that, so that's actually pretty nice. I should be able to survive this attack. They need to do 150. But then whoever they send out, they need to do another 50 more. So they gotta do at least 200 damage. That'll be reduced by, 30 and 20. And they can't. Because I keep thinking, oh, this may be a choice band, or a choice belt or whatever, but then I'm like, oh yeah, I keep forgetting. This is an EX, so it doesn't matter. Hey, that helped a little bit, so it stopped them from concealed cards, and from, doing, their big V-Star attack for, Pokemon there. So we're kind of in a good thing there, but I think we're going to be somewhat meh. Ooh, we got that there. We'll go with that. Because I don't want him there. Still think we'll be fine. And just keep going with that heavy stomp. Just taking stuff left and right. Ah, a tails. We're doing pretty good here. Pretty happy with this. There she is. There's Melanie. There we go. I finally got the big baddie out. Took a while. Yes! Oh. Okay. Alright, let's put down, you. I think we'll be good. Just seeing who we all have. A turn too late. But no, that thing is useless. I feel like let's go for it. He's gonna go down anyway. Unless they do something to my hand, I think we'll be good. Just have him be the decoy. Whap, whap. Our Muppet bird there. He'll be as a decoy. No need to be decoy. Oh yeah, a lot of that Candace. They don't get much out of it. Still wondering what that even does. I mean, I see what it did, but it's like, I feel like they never get anything out of it. They played it like 3 times, I think. Oh no, the spoopy burb is gone. That's okay, we care about the pig. Let's see if we get heads, tails. That's fine. Maddening scent. We're doing pretty good though. And then we'll knock it out next turn. And so on. Oh no. What are they gonna do when they have to? Doop doo doo. Boop. I mean, we got a lot going here. I just don't see how we could lose. Of course, you know, you can say that all the time and still lose, but... Okay, that's half of that. Well, no more shenanigans with that. Like, I could lose the pig. I don't care. Just take this thing out, and then we have boss in hand for the win. So it's... They'll take, you know, doesn't matter anymore. They did 130, they can do 130 again. Well, no, they can't. But... They don't have anyone that can really do anything. Unless they plot some weird... miracle guy. But it worked. I'm happy with it. Didn't get to try off Weavile, though. I really like what it can do. But hopefully we'll have another match to show what Weavile can do. Yeah, I didn't even have to do anything. Just a heavy stomp, and we are good. Good job, Oinkolonia X. Hey, there's the other one. I was wondering where you were. No, I wasn't. Yeah, you go. We did it. Alrighty then. In the midst of this match. See, what's good about this one is we get to get on the tail end just like about a minute and a half out of it. Was, you know, dark. So the Weaviles are gonna be very nice for the weakness and stuff, even though I don't think it matters when it does the damage on the bench to the thing. But still, in theory, we could always attack with something else and then knock it out. So that's kind of what the thing is. Yeah, we'll just do that. I don't know. There he is. There's Weavile. Heads, nice. Get ourselves a big barrel. Beaver Boy. Scovit. Scovit, whatever the hell his little name is. Silly little fella. Hey there, big fella. And yeah, we'll just wait. Maddening Scent. Only 100. Sadly. But eventually we'll be able to double that. Haha. Ooh, she's gonna sparkle. Yes, she is. You go, girl. Uh-oh. Can we defeat me a VMAX with a pig and some Weavile? I think so. Get ourselves more draw. Get rid of that again. Do that. Definitely that and that. Kind of like the Cheren's Care. Okay, I kind of like what we have. Yeah, like we have there. I just got to remember to look at that to make sure it's ability stuff. Like, you know, yeah. So everyone else shall be A-okay. Yeah, we got enough draw here. I always find it interesting how they keep bringing the Lost Zone back for stuff. It's always fascinating. And then we're going to do that. And then they need to make a decision. They're going to be 10 away from losing. That means Cram can go up there and do what it has to do for a nice 3 prize. And then we can just boss out a Genesect, and the Stomp with a double turbo will be 190. So, ooh, it's very interesting that they kept because unless they can knock out the pig, which they didn't. Interesting. Yeah, we got enough there. That. So I'm thinking that we can just keep winning with, I don't have another basic. Crap. Weird, and we're just going to be able to knock them all out within range of everything. They'll take 2 prizes, but then everything's going to be 1 prize, so they'll go down the 1 when we go down the 2, and then we just knock out with boss, like I said, a Genesect. They can take Oinkologne, he did good, and now we're seeing Weavile shining pretty well. Shining very well. So yeah, what we're going to do is boss. Oh, that one. Yes, I'm sure. Like I said, take our 3. And then, And then just win. Nice. And there we go. We're going to win this one. Great job, everybody. Do that. Do escape rope. Come on. Let's finish it. Let me finish it. Come on. Buttons, what are you doing? There. And that's it. Awesome. It's a fun deck. It always looked fun when I saw like how the deck is, and it's a fun deck, and it's pretty hefty. I love decks that are hefty, and if you can't one-shot them, those are like some of my favorite decks right now. Gonna miss the Orbeetle VMAX. Hopefully we can get an Orbeetle EX. That'll be as good as our awesome VMAX buddy. But yes, that was the first one on our first try with this. And no bench Pokemon for backup. That was the victory because, it's like I said, they had 2 Pokemon the whole time. Once Giratina went, they only had whatever they could put out there. Nothing. They didn't do anything. So Lost Box, you got to keep on putting stuff so you can search and go through the Lost Zone real quick and do what you got to do. By not doing any of that, because they weakened my damage, they didn't really hurt me. They just ended up hurting themselves. So that was a fun victory. It just shows you another thing that it's a good way to get around Oinkologne, but for other decks, not for like the deck like that where it needs space. You need bench space for Pokemon, or else you can't pull off your Lost Box stuff. But yes, Oinkologne EX, Maddening Scent, pretty neat. Heavy Stomp also is very nice and helpful. We flipped heads a lot, so we were able to keep attacking a lot in this. I feel like it did heads more than tails, which is nice. Overall, a fun deck. Everything I feel like just works with each other very well, and Weavile is a great tech into this to help with that damage output with Snipe in the bench, just like Cramorant, etc., and all that stuff there. But with all the stuff to keep it from not being one-hit killed, this thing and Maddening Scent does a great job. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. This has been
Professor TCG.